got two people. Let me get my share game going. Um, Say something, Gina.
Hello, hello.
Okay, now they see you. Good
Good
evening.
Friday, good Friday.
Good evening, Davis. You know, we down. What I'm having to come on with Gina until to the other part of her sister circle
I
get
think
here.
Mickey nerves bad, y'all. But we gonna have a great show. Our
Gina till
sister, now see the greatest producer over there messing up.
I got it though. I got
All
it. I
right.
got it. I got it. I
So
got it.
once again, good Friday, everybody. Good Friday. Um, our other sister, our other half, she's handling some family business that us moms have to do sometimes on Fridays. Um, she says she might stop in, but we're gonna get the show rolling because we got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. It's been a hell of a week in Flint, Michigan. Woo!
Is it that bad?
Very much so. Can I read? Okay, Mickey, we
I
need the
got you. I
comments
got you.
rolling on the.
Hold on.
There you
Good
go.
evening. You see, good evening. Good evening. Good
Saya,
evening. Good evening.
Anna,
That's Mama Quill right there. Thanks for
Mama
tapping in,
Quill.
Mama Quill. That's what Free Daddy right there.
Okay,
Thanks for
free
popping
daddy.
in. This is
Hey, sister. Hey.
Hanifa. Thanks, Sister Queen, for popping in.
Yeah. Share, y'all. Share. Share and like. Share and like. Hey, Tony.
Then we got
Tony want to come in and do this show with me one week. Just me and Tony.
mm,
You know what Tony want to talk about?
Nah, that's what I'm scared about.
He want to talk about that grocery store.
Well, that grocery store is not never opening up.
Oh my God. They made a post. They said they're going to be open.
When?
I told y'all it was going to be November. We'll see.
Okay, well, maybe I have all everything.
Angela, Dominique.
Okay, let me put them up on here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Dominique on there. Okay, I
Shout
got
out
you.
to Sister Audrey Muhammad. I'm sure she'll tap in. She
Oh, most
probably
definitely.
driving. Sean Crowdy. Hey, prom date.
Oh, that's what you went to the prom with?
One prom. I went to 4. I went to his prom with. Sean a couple years older than me.
That's what's up.
But we've been friends since we were 4 or 5.
Yeah, I went to the prom when I was in a 10th too.
Hey, Christy.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Christine Brown? Thanks for tapping in.
Hi, Tabla. I'm bad. We're pronouncing stuff.
Talabia.
I'm from the country. Our tongue different. Sean said for sure. Hey, Miss Marilyn.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Miss Marilyn? Thanks for tapping in.
So it's Friday.
Hold up before you get going. You gonna be on your best behavior?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be nice.
Okay, thank you. And then before y'all get going, from the man behind the turntables, I mean not behind the soundboard
and the camera.
The camera. Can y'all like, share, subscribe to that YouTube channel?
Please like, share, subscribe.
And don't forget to support Right versus Wrong. Right now, they need some help with these foyers, so please tap in and up. And also hit our cash out. Y'all see what we out here. It's hard out here for players because we can't get no money from the
ARPA.
Definitely. Oh, how your way, Gina?
Hey, Miss Trina, Somerville, South Carolina in the house. Mary Davis. Yeah, y'all know how I roll. I be wanting you to rep your city, rep your neighborhood, rep your state, because I like to know who I'm talking to and where they from. Because you never know. We might have something in common. Or, hey, the greatest producer, he trying to put this show on the road. So we might be like Ricky Smiley and pull up in your city and go live. Hey,
right.
How about that, y'all? So, yep, like, share, and subscribe. Yep, send them stars, whatever you like to do. Let's get into it. Now, I brought up the word ARPA. And y'all can put, hey Carmen, hey boo boo. Carmen said, "What's up, Mickey and Gina?"
Carmen, what's up, brother? Good brother.
Shoot, Delaware in the house, no taxes. I love hanging out in the Delaware.
In the house, that's what's popping. What's up, Melissa?
Hey, Melissa.
Okay,
we got a Flintstones.
Okay. Thanks for y'all tapping in. Come on, Gina. They waiting on you.
No, I was just talking about. I brought up that word ARPA because Mickey was saying that we don't get any funding. No, we're not a nonprofit, even though I believe we should become one. And that's another conversation and subject. But so we're not even looking at any of that money to come our way. We depend on our people out there in social media world to support what you see and what you like and keep it going. And if you have a topic or a question, you can DM me. My Facebook is my name, Gina Luster. You can DM A10 Media. We respond the same day. I do at least. Especially if you hit me on Messenger. Because I see, hey. Yes, we're gonna talk about that. The principal is afraid for me to go there because Tanya is our sister. Let's just say that. Okay. Hey James. Tanya is our sister. I'm gonna try to keep up and say hi to y'all. I need a quick question from Mickey. Which is
Cash App.
Stars or Cash App because it goes directly to the account. And as y'all can see, Mickey and Trevor did awesome.
And brother Michael Clack came up and helped us.
Big shout out. I'm talking backwards. Big shout out to President Clack. You don't even have to call him. He kind of remind me of Eric Mays. He just show up and he's there to help. And he's a down to earth guy. Even though he come from Flint royalty, you would never know. He gonna roll with us and get down and get his hands dirty like the rest of us.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, it's a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. Wyntis coordinated this thing for us.
Yeah, definitely.
Much as my blood pressure be up.
Definitely Wyntis.
She coordinated, and like I said, Sister Muhammad. She be somebody to let me come get spiritual guidance. Cause y'all be having my blood pressure up about wow.
Yes, Sister Audrey calls me and calms me down, usually 2 or 3 times a week. And it ain't because I'm just out acting up. She could just feel it, and that's what you call true love and really gifted with a spiritual thing for you to not talk to nobody and call them and be like, "What's going on, sister? I feel like something going on with you. Let's talk about it." So, what is that saying, Mickey? You gotta help me.
Oh, right here. I'll put it up here for you. She said, "What's the Cash App?" I just put it going across the bottom. Free Daddy. It's a $810 News 810 News Media Group.
Okay, the Cash App is $810 News Media Group. That's the Cash App. And it's running across the screen under the comments in the blue. But so yeah, we don't get any ARPA funds. No, and even I work for a nonprofit, Flint Rising. We don't get any ARPA funds. I can't tell you why, but for whatever reason, we don't qualify for any funds either. So it's only certain pick and choose and few nonprofits that's eligible or getting the money. So we can't put all of the nonprofits and throw them under the bus because all of them not. I want to say that. Hey, Wyntis, hey. I want to say that all nonprofits are not bad. All nonprofits are not trying to scam and change names and positions in order to obtain funds. My nonprofit, Flint Rising, we've been running legit now going on 7 years. Wow. It's been a long time. So, but we have checks and balances. Y'all know I'm big on checks and balances. The people that oversee what we do are all the way out in California. So they don't know us from a can of worms. They just there to do the work and make sure that our paperwork is on point and that we doing what we have to do. And the good thing about having a fiduciary is they help you. And a lot of times they'll put in your lap different philanthropists across the country that are willing to give money. So that's how we stay afloat and stay alive. So I'm just putting that out there. So won't nobody think we over here like some of these nonprofits showing up at Freedom Fund dinners and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
Getting
Oh shit,
getting
Gina. I
ARPA
thought you was
funds.
gonna be one of the
'Cause
good
we
ones.
talking about ARPA, we gonna talk about ARPA.
Oh shit. What Freedom Fund dinner you talking about? I'm lost.
The one that just passed, and there's a whole lot of awards going out.
What the NAACP you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Not the NAACP.
I just saw a lot of awards going out to people that maybe I'm late in the game because I only been in this game about 11 years. So maybe these people was doing the work 12, 13, 14, 15 years ago. And now they just getting their flowers. But I know, what up, Art? What up, bro? You said they give money to the same group of people. That's right.
Now it's more to it. There's more to that. I'll read it for
Oh,
you. Cause I get it.
Go ahead, read it.
It says they give money to the same group of people. Mona hasn't done anything with the money she already get. What has the registry done with the 5 million of the 50 million? Explain, Gina.
Dr. Mona, if you listening, we kind of know each other. I'm still waiting on my baby to get her test. I'll consider myself an art as well, a water warrior, and my pipes still haven't been changed. I done gave my number to AC Dumas because he said he had a direct connect, and I'm still waiting. So, but back to ARPA. I'm not gonna let this ARPA go until we're gonna talk about ARPA until we get an itemized list of how every freaking cent was spent.
I'm telling you how it was spent.
I want to see it. Ain't nothing like black and white. Ain't nothing like that paperwork.
I got a question for you. Do you feel it was wrong for the NAACP to deal with the nonprofits that was up there? Or Ashley, better yet, did you feel like they should have took the money from Ashley Capital? How about that?
This is where I'm at. I come from a family that do business.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know anything about business and politics and religion, even though you wouldn't think they mix, they mix. When my granddaddy, who owned the store, was sitting down having breakfast, it was preachers at that table. Plus Mr. Zerka and McSood and whoever at the time. So if we want to keep it 100, they mix. But where it gets that gray area is you have to be transparent. So I think I made a statement a few years ago when I was pissed off, well, still pissed off about the water situation. I said I would take, if Hitler was able to come to Flint and give us the money to fix the infrastructure and get everybody back to where they could drink water out of a faucet, I would take the money. A lot of people say, oh, you'll take money from Hitler. You damn right, because it's going to save some lives.
Well, there's a question on the screen for you.
But all money ain't good money. That's true. So like I said that. Everybody don't have to feel that way. I've been helped out by some people that I thought would never help me out that I didn't like. So it depends on the person. But when we're talking about 90,000 people, we can't let our personal feelings get in the way of the other 89,999
I agree.
folks.
I agree with you.
So if my decision, it might not be something that I sleep well with at night, but if it benefits 1,000 people, as a good person, as a Christian, as an activist, and as a community leader, why wouldn't I sacrifice my feelings to benefit the masses?
I agree.
Now I'm going Southern Baptist on you. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I come from down south the country to back. I just feel like sometimes you gotta sacrifice yourself and your feelings and beliefs to benefit others around you.
I agree with you with that because I say that. I say sometimes you got to be. Sometimes you, even though you don't like it, sometimes you have to.
Bite the bullet.
Yeah, bite the bullet. Believe me, you know I don't.
Yeah,
I know.
trust me. You probably go home kicking the wall and cussing.
Yeah, but listen, I said earlier. I said I was on the Trevor's on Trevor's rant. I'm gonna get to your question too, Art, because I just see. Hey, Kathleen King.
Free Daddy say, yeah, I take the money too. But
Not yet,
Art,
not yet, Trent. I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna put Art because I lost my train of
okay,
thought.
go back to Art.
That said, tell me how the money from Ashley Capital to NAACP benefited the people.
Now that I cannot answer. Trevor, not Trevor, I'm sorry. Mickey's question to me was like kind of what you said, Art. Uh the flip side, do I think they should accept the money? Yeah, if you're gonna do the right thing with the money and be transparent with the money. I've been to those Freedom Fund dinners and I see those scholarships going out to folks that don't look like me, that go to Lake Fenton, and I know they ain't did no damn work like these kids here in Flint that was standing in snow up to their knees, passing out water, or even accepting water and food. So that is something I would like to see change. And that just don't go for the NAACP. That goes for a lot of organizations. Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity. How many black and brown people got one of those nice, beautiful homes from Habitat for Humanity? I'm willing to get up on the roof and bang on some nails to give me a new, beautiful home. So that kind of leads into what I want to talk about also, as far as black and brown people being included in what's going on in the city of Flint. Um, I ride around the city a lot because they brought in NAACP voice.
Another
Well,
one said Ashley's taking $72 million from the Flint residents. Why are we fighting them?
well, we got to ask our council people about that. Our 9-member council, well, I'm gonna say our 6-member council, um, invited Ashley Capital into our city with open arms and enter our politics. I'm gonna just put it that way. If you got a beef with somebody, your beef is with your council person that voted to let Ashley Capital come in your backyard. And I'm gonna just say that because council, the state of Michigan can tap dance and sit down whatever they want, but the buck kind of stops at council. The vote is that's that 9-member body is one of the most powerful bodies in the state of Michigan. And that goes for any city. Detroit, Saginaw, Lansing. That those seats are, if not the most powerful, second to the most powerful.
How you feel about this question from Brother Art?
I agree. I agree with you. I agree. I believe that we, as a community, we have to step up and strengthen our NAACP chapter. And it's not just ours. Don't get it twisted. I don't want nobody to think that I'm just picking on the Flint NAACP because I've lived in some other cities where I go to the NAACP and the door is locked and it take you 3 weeks or 4 weeks for somebody to get back with you on some issues. I've been in a situation where 32 black men got indicted, 5 of them on kingpin status, that I felt was unfair with the RICO law. I went to the NAACP in Dayton, Ohio, and I got to shuck and jive. So it's not just here. But I think as a community, what we have to do is make the change and pay the little, what is it, $50 for a membership, $250 for a year. I don't know what the lifetime, but we got to start joining these groups and organizations. And
You have to force, but you have to make change, though, Gina.
but if you only got 4, 5 people running it, and we go in there with 10, who vote gonna win?
No, that's how you got to do. You got to go
Yeah.
start, and it's sad.
And it's not that we going against them.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm an Eastern Star. I'm one of the very first people to cross in a long time that was under the age of 50.
Mm.
One of the young ladies that crossed with me went with like 24. That was unheard of. We got some young Easter stars now. We needed fresh minds, fresh new ideas. And now you see us out in the community. We at community events. We worked with Michigan 90. We worked and took a busload of kids to DC. And not just my Eastern Star sisters, also my Omen Daughter sisters. So shout out to that in my organizations that I feel near and dear to. But I think it's about always bringing in. Yes, it's hard. It's hard for the elderly to bring in new, fresh minds, but that's the only way you're gonna maintain. If I don't reach back and teach somebody the game, then what we doing is for nothing.
But
we hustling backwards.
Yep, I feel that.
We gotta pass the baton. I want you to be able to show me and Wyntis girls how to work everything back there.
Never.
Because guess what? Mm-hmm. Me and you, we might have to be out on the road. And guess what? Them 16, 17-year-olds can run the show while we go.
But that's why when you see me, because it'd be like, I know people want to be compensated. That was the problem that I had with all the other stops I was at.
That too.
See, people keep thinking, and I'm going to just say it, there's a lot of bad business going on out here. And I learned the hard way. It's a lot of bad business. See, people will use you. And these are some of the same people that's in these positions around here. See, like I said, I was with Black Lives Matter. I just quit going.
Well, where are they? We can't just pick on. We're not picking. We calling out our community.
I'm just saying.
We holding folks accountable that's getting ARPA money and getting funding. We can't just call out NAACP. Where is our chapter of Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, we got NAN. You know, we got the black churches. Now the black churches.
Now NAN show up at them council meetings. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
They drive from Detroit. They do be sprinkled in there.
Yeah,
Shout out to NAN. Shout out to Trick too. We need y'all to come down here.
No, because we do have to say it, but it was said earlier, like, and I got to go back to Maurice Davis, man. He be keeping it so to me. When he tell you when they get in them positions what they got to do. See, all that arguing, that smokes and mirror. What we really seeing is, and I just think with this council, and I do get what Eric said, when he said this is the most dysfunctional council, because I'm like I said, I told y'all earlier on Trevor's show, really, I'm gonna wait to Councilwoman Tanya Burns when she make her statement, and that's when from there we meet it, so we're gonna have to report on it. I just say let a person, let her come out with her statement, because
it's only fair. She has a right to her vote. Right. People got mad at me because I didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. I have a right to do that. Yeah. Did I have second thoughts about it?
Right.
Yes. But I'm a grown-ass woman. I got to sleep in that bed I lay.
No, you do. That's right. Listen.
But I couldn't make myself go vote for Hillary or Trump.
Man, I wouldn't have voted for Biden because I said I was on that Democratic plantation. You got to go vote for Democrats. But like I say, I
ran as a Green. I found the alternative party.
And because I wasn't really into politics like that, even though I called myself watching it.
Jesse Ventura could become the governor. Hell, I could become a county commissioner. Right. I know how to read and write, and I know how to compromise without selling myself out.
And that's the thing. No, I agree with you. That's why I'm like, I look at it like, don't get me wrong. I told you when I joined into this thing, I got down there because a lot of this equipment, I was sitting back trying to figure out what I was going to do. I'm just going to be honest. So when I got down there, the Black Lives Matter, I'm thinking like, yeah, it's finna be like this, it's finna be like that. And it's no knock to them.
Oh, wait. Sherman? And yes, I have a cocktail.
No, that's just pop. But listen, I was all for the fight. I was watching, my cousins used to come down to council.
So you saw us fighting like some wild animals.
No, I saw the people really fighting. Like I said, I got family. I just see my uncle used to be down there on council talking. We'll be going down there. I seen him with the activists doing it. It ain't like I just be always in the background.
Shout out to Mickey's dad. I'm gonna let him say his dad name, but a lot of folks know.
No, I said my uncle, not my dad.
No, but your dad. Mickey got some little fight in him.
No, I just like to play in the background. So when I was seeing things, I'm like, okay, let me go to this organization. But what I have seen though is not unity.
Okay, so you come from a big family like I do.
Yeah.
Um, Nobody in my family ever went into politics, but they were business owners and they had to deal with politicians. But have you ever seen in your lifetime so many people that are not politicians sticking their nose and head and business into the politics and really don't know what the hell they talking about? Showing up late to the play. If you show up in the middle of a Shakespeare play, you lost.
You know what? To be honest with, I agree. Not like I seen this now. I'm gonna be honest with you. My uncle, God bless his soul, he's not here now. My uncle Brian, he was always into politics. Now he used to
say his name. Say his name.
No, he's no longer here. My uncle Brian.
We giving people their flowers.
Right, and
he
then
used to be at the meet.
Then I say this, my uncle Michael, who owned 98.9, Michael Shumpert is gone.
Michael Shumpert.
When I seen these things, they used to tell me like, dude, what you seen is more became selfish. But it's like, I say this like with the fight, like when you had the civil rights. And when you go to these meetings, you know what I'm saying? I done been in them meetings with the Black Lives Matter. When DeWine would be holding things, we sitting down talking, but it seemed like the talks what we be having be only in the room.
That's correct.
You didn't get to see them go outside.
Once you leave the room and you done filled out the sign-in sheet for them to turn in to the grant writers, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah, once you're trying to go get money, certain things you're gonna have to cut off.
Yeah, that sign-in sheet is the golden ticket to nonprofits to keep giving.
And then our fights don't be the same. It'd be like you see things going on with the school. We don't be seeing that. Even with the council. We ain't seen none of people fighting, but it seemed like the ones who got the money can buy off our activists, buy off our politicians. Yes. Like from Liddell, remember came in. I remember, listen, when I got down to Black Lives Matter, I was working with her. We was going at everybody. She was doing, I'll show up at the park or whatever. Because I grew up on Keller. After we moved off industrial, I was on Keller about 4 years. I know that neighborhood well. Shout out to the Merle neighborhood. So I was there. Yeah. Still got friends and family that live over there. To me, it's just like the ones who here now is like they left us amongst some weak people because we not all on the same page. Even the ones back then, this ain't nothing new, like they ain't been selling, been cooperating. Because if I listen to all the stories, when you getting to hear, like my uncle, all the stories he told me, the black churches help a lot of these white politicians get into the power they got into. In the positions and seats from the Dan Kildee, from the staff, all of them come run to the black community. Well, that's because now they feel like, and I'm gonna say this, they feel like they have a pass, and I blame a lot of this on the Scott Kincaid politics. Come on with it. They feel like they have a pass to come in and infiltrate our black churches because we have folks like Pastor Martin and other folks inviting them into our spaces that usually they would not be privy to be in. Right. So once you start letting certain folks into private spaces, it's no longer private. And it's like a cancer that spreads. Yeah. So I'm going to just keep it 100. And that's nothing against, I believe in the rainbow. And when I say the rainbow, I'm getting my nerd on, like some Josephine Baker kind of stuff. I believe in let's all adopt a kid from every country of the world, whatever. I believe in all races coming together. I believe in the milk pot. I wouldn't be able to sit here as a black female if it wasn't for immigrants, if it wasn't for slaves. So I believe in everybody being included because teamwork makes the dream work. Ain't no fun if your homies can't have none. I believe in transparency also, but what I don't believe in is foolishness. Me neither. Now, I've been told by some very wealthy people when I lived in Houston, use me, but don't misuse me. And this is what's happening here. I think
our elected officials are being misused by the 1% here in Flint that runs the show.
Right.
Councilman Mays and what was that? 2 councils ago, they voted. I don't want to lie, but it was up in the double digits of millions they gave the Capitol Theater. And I remember Councilman Mays saying, I'm going to go on and vote and give you this money. But I want to see some OJs, some Isley brothers. I want to see some stuff that everybody. Flint is minority what?
Black, yeah, it is for now, but it
So,
won't be long.
Why would it be a river dance concert at the Capitol? So people from Bay City and Clio and Saginaw and Fenton can come in. Well, that's fine. We want their dollars too, but we want our dollars to circulate in our own city. It's like a funnel. You know how cotton candy made?
Yeah, but that's the thing where I say when you look at it, we got to clean in-house. You know what I'm saying? We're not cleaning in-house, but as they say, is you seeing the people being tricked.
Yeah, tricked.
You seeing the people
being
tricked.
Used, misused, and abused, and don't realize.
Yeah, and it's like they don't get it. And to me, it's like, okay, Ladil, like, and I got to give Sister Audrey Muhammad credit again. She brought up the situation Ladil wasn't here living right. And let's go back to the city clerk.
County clerk.
No, city clerk.
And the city clerk.
Yeah.
That should have got caught.
It should have been caught, but you know what? Every time something get exposed, even with the mayor, he lied on his degree. They still pushed it to the side.
I said you can let them snakes sit at the table if you like. He ain't with it.
Oh, no, I ain't sitting down with no snake. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, I see what's going on. And it's terrible.
No, he was talking about me because I said I believe in the rainbow folks.
Listen.
No, not the snakes though. That's why I had to put the end on that.
Reason I don't, I'm gonna keep saying it again. I do not like when I'm seeing this mayor using white people to go after the black politicians
and black people.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh yeah, he definitely losing them. But what I seen in time was what was that? The Mott Park Association.
The Mott Park Association.
When they threw that. I'm going to still say it to this day. I did not like how that moderator, she was unbiased. She was pro-Neely on what she's saying, we didn't vote you to do this and that. You worrying about that, but you ain't worrying about the water being fixed. See, what we have in it, and it seemed like the mayor tapped into that, into not just the racist element, because he got Ladil running that all the way down, but also the element where I know how the redistricting is.
Yeah.
See, that lady, like that moderator, I would love to get her on and let her explain herself. Like, how could you sit up there and you see him lying and you don't call him out on it? But they were so quick to try to chastise Tanya and Jerry Winfrey Carter on a stain vote. So I'm not gonna let that go.
Well, our mayor made abstaining from a vote become a bad word at that meeting, and it's not.
But who the ones think it's a bad? And then just look at the meeting. I watched the meeting. I'm there. I'm recording. I seen a black woman wanted to get up, and she wanted to talk. But no, your name got to be called. Now I watched the white dude that was sitting behind the lady that was going back and forth with Eric. The only reason I'm saying that because I can't remember their names.
Yeah.
But I watched how she did what. And what this is, what you seeing with Ladil is, she got mad at that recall. So she taking her anger out on all blacks.
On all of them.
Yeah. So she gonna show the difference. She gonna show that if a white, she gonna let them go with it. It's just honest to God's truth. That's why she don't see nothing wrong if Eva Worthing do something. And what's so bad. And Candace Moose, shout out, and I'm gonna say this regardless if she liking it or not.
I said, so why run and be scared? Right? Don't go throw rocks and hide behind bricks.
No, how would you, man?
She shouldn't run if she gonna be scared. I'm with BB. Yeah. Tough skin, short memory.
Man, listen, don't
get it.
Listen, man, and I hate to say it, but it's when we broke away, we've been doing better. It's we've been doing better. I can't even lie about it.
It's called growth. Sometimes people are only meant to be in your life for a season, and I'm not trying to be a preacher. It's just the truth.
Yeah, it just seemed like we went ahead and don't get me wrong. I got certain people
It
do
might be
things
more
new.
people want to deal with you now because you got freedom.
Yeah, all the way up, and
Yeah.
it is.
I want to send a shout out, and I usually don't do this. I'm gonna send a shout out because it was something mentioned and Art brought it up. Corey Smith, my ex, he said it when I got offered the position to work for Flint Rise, and he said, "You sure you want? You sure you want to do that? You sure? You sure?
Right.
And I'm looking at him. He an ex-Marine. I'm looking at him like, what you in my face so tough up? He was like, because I've seen activists become employed and then they soft, and you can't be the community activist that you once were because now you work for a nonprofit and you got to be politically correct, or this person is rubbing that person's back. And so I really had a struggle with taking this job because I want to be able to say what I want to say and keep it 100. And I think I've been able to do that. Thanks to my
you gotta be down with some real people, man. That's the thing. When you gotta have people that's gonna be 10 toes down with you.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When you got people that are shake and flake on you, you know what I'm saying?
When I got the pat on my back from Cher, I just felt liberated. She was just like, I don't know this lady really. She's a lady, her name Gina from Flint, Michigan. She kicking ass. I just felt liberated. I was like, she gave me the pass to still work for a nonprofit and do that work, but still be myself and go out here and hold not just politicians accountable, but even community leaders. They all need to be held accountable, especially preachers. Churches are nonprofits, so they should abide by the same rules that the rest of us do.
And that's why I started this from what you just said. And that's why I kind of felt I was going in a different direction. Because I want to be able to say some shit. I want to be controversial. I want to be able to go.
Howard Stern say what the fuck he want to say for over 30 years.
And that's what I'm saying. People want to see the raw. I'm not going to sit up here and say we're going to be all the time. We're going to make you happy.
I don't want you to always be happy because sometimes you need to get mad to wake up. We didn't wake up about our water and our politicians and our elected officials until we got fucking poison. And that's the problem. It took for us to damn near die.
And that show you all you need to know. That's why I understand like how Flint can be that some. I know I'm shaky with government, and that's when I be listening to people. Oh, the government the one caused the problem. But we got elected officials, i.e. Gretchen Whitmore. She got in that office.
Sister already said you have some limitations on what you can say. Now, when you your own person is what we said, and you not being funded by the government.
Oh yeah, when you getting money from the people.
But when you just have cool ass people like Sharon, Jane Fonda, and Reverend Pinkney, who just go in their pocket and they put it in your pocket on some personal shit, and they not worried about writing it off on taxes or whatever. They just want to see your vision do great.
No, we still
philanthropy is a must.
No, I understand what you're saying. You still got limitations. I'm gonna just tell you something.
Well, to a certain
you can't say nothing about the LG.
Oh yeah, we ain't going there. We ain't. You
can't say nothing about. No. Listen,
I don't believe him talking about nobody kids either, my own.
I was just nervous when you said something about Hitler because that can come back on you like never before. I'm just listen.
Hey, well, hey, where my friend Andrea Watson. Before I say anything about Jewish people, I talk and discuss things with her.
I don't do none of that. What's
she got the tattoos and the numbers. So listen, if I can't go to her and get okay, I don't say that.
But see, that's what me and them will get into it when they go to saying tattoos and the numbers. We got the names of our slave masters.
We got the names, and not only that,
so
we got the great grandparents.
Yeah, see, don't
with the hands. You look at your great grandmama's fingers and ask them why they look like that.
Answer this question.
From picking cotton.
I get something better than that.
She had to have her baby out there in the cotton.
I'll give you something better than that because I don't be liking when they say they go comparing. Because I'm looking at.
Can't compare.
Because what I'm looking at is this. I get what they went through, but look what we going through and where we at. When you said, what luster come from? What's the last name luster come from?
All I can say is a diamond shines bright like a
Nah, damn that. Let's
That
talk
kinda
real. Now,
luster.
where did luster come from?
I haven't did as much research on my dad's side, and I need to.
I'll put money.
I was doing a lot more research on my grandmother's side because of the dementia thing, but I need to put some more research on the luster
I'll
side.
put somewhere it's going back to a plantation.
It might have been some white master. His last name was Custer, and they put an L on it and made it luster once they became free.
You might have. No, I'm just saying, but
I know my grandfather and his twin. The Klan ran them out of Arkansas.
Better yet, I give you a better one.
They own
I'll give you a better one because you keep dancing around the question. I bet you them.
He want me to get in trouble.
No, I don't. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I bet you them slaves that came over on that ship wasn't named Toby. They had names. So
I'm sure they had African.
Right. That's all I'm saying. It's like when you. No, I was reading where Sister Muhammad's came from.
Oh yeah, Lester. Thanks, Trevor.
Yeah.
That don't make it right though, Sister Audrey. But
yeah.
What we have to do though as a people, stop complaining as much. I used to complain a lot. I admit it. But now I believe in being proactive. So instead of me complaining in the mornings when I have a couple hours to myself, I'm Googling things, I'm studying, I'm making myself greater and brighter and more informed. And I've learned how to meditate. Try it. It works.
No, yeah, you do. But I'm just saying when you look at that, because you have to, racism is just like an apple pie in America. Racism ain't going nowhere. No, because you have to look. If this was Midland, didn't Midland have a tragedy?
Yeah.
And then they get it together?
Midland had a big, yeah.
So how did Flint still, we celebrating, it just show you how backwards the people here. They celebrate 9 years, or was it 10-year anniversary? Well, no, 9 years, because I was down to record. 9 years of the water not being fixed. And I got to give a shout out to that Jordan Sheraton from Status Quo. And I got to sending them the videos again. I remember when he was talking about the Democratic Party, how they hid as far as the water thing here, how the corruption. You getting
and these Michael Moore.
Better believe it, Jack. You know this stuff going down.
See Michael Moore.
That's what I'm saying. But all this stuff going on, if this was a majority white, they would have got it together.
Shout out to Dennis and Don. They remind me of Michael Moore. They tell you things that they talk about at their dinner table. And most of the time you won't get to hear. No, it's interesting. But and vice versa for us. I'm sure we tell them things that we talk about at dinner table.
Yeah, I mean, because any civilized people, you're gonna sit down and have conversation.
But how we gonna come together?
No, that's the 400-year question. I can't answer that. How can you come together when you got what we got going on?
Wait, say 300 years.
400 years.
Remember the movie?
What? 300? I'm gonna go with the.
You can conquer what? A nation.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, but the thing is, you looking at for this so long that's been going on. That's even like with America. What you seeing right now?
I said F them. I've been on one. I gotta make Art a pork chop sandwich with extra Cajun seasoning and good buttered Brijon bread.
But this, I'm gonna say this. I got nothing but respect for Dennis on this. When Dennis told AC, don't get mad at me. Quincy and Liddell know what the North Side looked like. They grew up over there. You had 5 blacks on there. You mean to tell me the 5 blacks couldn't get together? But now you can tell why they couldn't get together.
I'm gonna say this.
Come on.
Look at Clio Road.
Right.
Most of us on here remember Clio Road was like the new Saginaw Street at one time. It was black-owned businesses up and down Clio Road. We had Flossie's, we had Alvin's, Big and Tall, we had Beavers, we had Palm Tree, we had what's the black barber name? Mr. Bryant. Ain't that his name? The barber shop on Clio Road, across the street from
I can't.
That's the oldest barbershop here, I think.
Well, no, I used to go to Max on Industrial right across from General Max Barbershop. I know. Then Tammy was my barber.
Yeah.
Right there.
Shout out to Tammy.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's my girl. See, that's what I'm saying. When you looking at, and you see this was going on. I remember even Don. I remember when Don came down there and be talking. Like, you could see it. It's just like, man, listen, I've been down there watching y'all at council.
But what happened? We let one council person take Clio Road away. You know how much money?
Who took it? What was the council person?
I'm gonna say Jackie Poplar.
Shit.
She wanted to close Palm
Oh, it's
Tree.
called Bryant's Barber Shop.
Bryant's. That's yeah. I just think that money that was like a black bottom for Flint. Look how much money was going around in there.
Yeah, but did it benefit? Did she get a benefit from that?
She must have.
I mean, when you look at most of the politicians doing
but it
something,
also got her voted out that second go around. So
and now
it didn't work for her.
And listen,
but now we have a whole strip of town that looked like a damn tsunami.
Oh, she's not. All the shit it was before Jackie.
Was it before
her?
It
was before Jackie. So whoever.
Well, she must have been working along with it to help. I know she was real big on closing that palm tree and with Pal. What happened to her pal?
Now, I understand about the certain when they be closing these clubs. We have to be.
Why?
When you having,
we had somebody get killed at Liquor Wheel right next door. And they didn't shut down Liquor Wheel.
But see, because we'll shut our own down before we shut the other ones down. It's just the truth.
Did nobody get killed in the palm tree?
But hold up, but what race of people that you see all the killing going on and they beg for the police to come in and police
who got killed in Beavers? Beaver been in our community, giving back to our community for over 40, 50 years. Who got killed in Beavers? What did Beaver do to deserve to be shut down?
And that's what I'm saying. But when you see these parents, when you seeing loved ones being murdered, you know what I'm saying?
But it's like, a story behind why your loved one got gunned down in a parking lot.
But I get it. But what I'm saying is still the parents. You know, even though them.
Do you know what them little girls was doing on Backpage? When that girl got killed there.
Don't solve the case.
I ain't solved it, but they was doing some serious, messed up stuff.
No, I get it, but still, parents looking at they
catch me outside when I see you. I'm at you kind of stuff.
But that's what these kids don't understand with the heartache and pain they bring to their parents when they seeing them in that box.
That goes the same for these little idiots running up and down the turning lanes on Ballinger. You know, that car ain't in your name. That car in your baby mama name, who working at a group home. That car in your auntie name. That car in your grandmama name. And you about to run up and hit and murder some people in your Hellcat. So I'm just trying to be fair, Mickey. If we're going to call them out, call all these idiots out.
Oh, shit, Gina, we got to be out here with them, too.
We got to be out here.
Yeah, but I think also that
if it look like a snake is slither, and sometimes snakes got legs. You know, they used to have legs. So, hey, sometimes they slide and sometimes they on twos and fours. So you got to call them as you see them and just watch out for the tongue with the split in it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, don't solve it on here.
Oh Lord!
This is what Art gonna say.
I'm talking.
Hell yeah, I'm hollering. Don't solve it here.
I will talk that talk.
No, I know you is. I'm gonna work with you though. Hey. Like shit.
Where's Stacy Hunt at? He ain't out here.
No, it ain't. I just feel like now in this era, in this time, it's so lost. It's so crazy, man. But back then, I feel like blacks when they had less, when we was trying to get segregated, we had more.
Yeah, I watch documentaries on that all the time.
I love that. That's why I love watching.
We're gonna do a whole show on segregation and busing. The busing will trip you out how it segregated us.
Do you mind if I bring Brother Roberts on? Because you know he got some. We need to get somebody else.
He can work with me on that.
I want to get somebody.
I'm really big on that. I've been watching about a month of documentaries on busing and segregation because I have an issue with the fact that I can't send my daughter to a public school, and I got one of the best damn public school educations that you can ask for from Pierce Elementary.
Me too. Walker. I had Tool and Die at Northern. Man. I remember Wood Shop at Woodard. It's just it's just
home
like
economics.
It's like
I didn't know how to balance the check until I went to home.
Just because I took another route, I probably could have been there. And I learned how to use the surface grinder, how to build a tool set in the 10th grade at Northern.
I had
Mr. Atwater.
We had the tools that we needed to do and be whatever we could be. I can't blame my family, but I blame myself because I always felt like I ain't really got to do all that.
Right.
My granddaddy rich.
And you get caught up.
I didn't have no student loans. He just went to Wayne Stadium.
I'm gonna be honest. My heroes at that time was the number men.
Yeah, mine
were
too.
the hustlers. I respected them because they had knowledge. And let
Not
me tell
only
you something.
knowledge, they had a hustle. They owned. They didn't just do numbers.
No, they all had. They had
own business, legitimate business.
And this it seemed like to me, like, where did we go where we didn't want to?
I'm gonna tell you.
He was the wrestling coach. I know Sister
Finger?
Muhammad. She's like, which Atwater? No, he was not the principal at Northern.
Oh, at Northern.
I didn't go to.
I don't know.
Shout out
everybody know Mr. Ufinger. He wrestled the bear and won at the IMA Strongman competition.
Flint.
Don't be taking Flint Central India props.
Flint,
away.
It's Northern over here. Jack.
We finna have some Vikings and some Indians fight. Who y'all think gonna win?
The Viking. Gonna boot you right out of here.
Indians. We older.
Yeah,
we more wise.
I told y'all most of my problems came from the people that was born in the 50s and 60s. I ain't had these problems with.
We ain't had no problem.
Yeah, most of my beef been coming from.
But the community stayed within the community.
Right.
We had a record store. What was it called? I don't want to
Nick's. Are you talking Music Planet?
Nick's. On Saginaw. On
Serious Sound.
Serious Sounds on the corner.
Flint Park and what's that? MLK.
MLK. Then we had another black-owned record company on Saginaw and Page. We had the Piece of the Rock, which was Uncle Larry White's club. We had our own clubs.
Where our entrepreneurs at? Well, I'm trying to lock up the media game, but it's enough room for everybody. The
mistake was a lot of them.
Soul Beat.
Sister
That's
Muhammad.
Look at
my
the
daddy
sister helping
my
us
butt
out.
That I can't remember Soul Beat. Many days we spent up in there. But even the Kennedy Center. The Kennedy Center, that was our own little special school in the hood for the kids who didn't want to act appropriate. But they went to school. You know how many people graduated from Kennedy Center?
Right.
Bad choice. They just wasn't up there lollygagging.
No, people, it was a time you had pride. But see, I think what we messed up at most of our movies, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I remember going to see Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society. I can't watch the movies now. It's hard for me to watch movies where we just doing destruction and killing ourselves for blocks we don't own. Don't get me wrong. I went through all the phases, every other kid that was young, what you did. Hanging out, being with a crew you want to be, you know what I'm saying? But I was thankful that I did have uncles and aunties,
but we was bad as hell, Mickey.
Yeah, but
we went to church still on Sunday.
Right, and our people still had us thinking.
Mama might have had that house party Friday night where they did whatever they did. But you're gonna be at church. Some of us had to be at Sunday school.
I don't. I'm gonna tell you the movies.
I had to go to Sunday.
Listen, the movies I like Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah.
I like The Godfather of Harlem. Yeah. I like A Devil in the Blue Dress. I like the older movies.
Do you like the Mac?
Yeah, I did. I liked it. I ain't gonna. I like watching. But I like the one with Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier, Uptown Saturday Night. Man, I like all the old movies because you know what it was. It just wouldn't bang bang. We just kill you. See, it's like it's a different
story.
It's just
we can relate to it.
Yeah, I mean, Boys in the Hood. We seen it. I got so many friends.
I watched some documentaries. I gotta put you.
Yeah, I got so many friends. You got friends that's no longer here with us. A brother that died, murdered. You know what I'm saying? Cousins. It's like, man, when you see that, like, give you an example when Trevor was like, oh, when they were shooting over there. Reason I didn't really pay no mind to it because it's like, man, we hear this all the time. But when you look at that, we shouldn't have to see that. Like, even with the kids out here, you seeing these babies seeing adults having shootouts in front of the kids. It ain't like we ain't seen that before.
Oh, wait, I don't mean to cut you off. Read what Jeff just put up.
Put it on.
He went old school on me.
We had the Rainbow Lounge, the 707 Club, Black Elk. I still got that. Pisces, the pair with the Paragon. I mean,
yes.
And not to relate to Fishburne more than, like I said, I like. Don't get me wrong. Ice Cube got a lot of flack, and I bought Ice Cube for all his music. But I like how he.
Time for me to pour a cocktail.
No, but I'm saying I like how the movies he went. He ain't just doing movies with Bang Bang. When he did The Parent, what's the name? He was the parent. I like to see not just let us see some building, something like where people don't understand with the Cosby Show. When he did Different World, he was showing blacks going to college.
Yeah,
that started seeing you start wanting to. You start, God dang, did you pull that out? We can't celebrate. We can't. We can't. Shit.
Because you just
she had a cocktail on the show, and I'm trying to be serious with her.
We gonna keep being serious.
Yeah, y'all see, I'm the only one.
We gonna be real serious with our.
Well, we got 5 minutes anyway. I'm just saying.
Who want us to go over a few minutes? Because I got more to say.
No, the king, come on. We gotta get.
I think we need an extra 10, 15 minutes because I want to talk about something.
Well, go ahead and get into it now.
Okay. Then. What y'all think about our sister? Because I kind of danced around it, and I want to close on it because I want to make sure that I get how I feel about the situation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Clear.
I almost had a family. We almost forgot about it.
Some cocktails today. I just want to say this to Councilwoman Tanya Burns, and then we'll go back on the subject, y'all. Y'all can throw out there what y'all want to go back to, but I want to make sure that Trevor, no, I don't know if I should drink that dark. I'm gonna stick to light for now. Maybe after the show. But I think that we should let her speak. Let her have her constitutional right to vote the way she feels that she can vote. Now, we can feel the way we feel about it. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying to suppress how we feel, but I'm saying we can't jump all over it. Yes, last night I grabbed my pearls. I was holding them tight, real tight. I probably got marks on my neck. I grabbed them so tight.
Yeah.
I just said, "What the F just happened?" But she has a right to feel the way she feel. People ask me my opinion. My opinion, I don't know. I haven't talked to her. I haven't discussed this matter with her. My opinion. I want to keep saying that. My opinion is she felt real close and dear to the situation that happened with House of Esther. I didn't like the way it went down back 4 or 5 months ago when it first came to council. I felt like they were being ostracized because of who they are and where they were. Yeah, it wasn't the best building. It wasn't the best facility, but they needed us and they needed the community and our tax dollars and donations to get it up to par where we were all comfortable with sending our daughters and aunties, whatever, to the facility to be serviced. That's what we supposed to do. We supposed to lift up our community. And that's something Flint got to work on, lifting the right folks up too. Not just lifting our best friend up or the person we like or the person who said, I'm going to give your daughter a job at GM. No, we supposed to lift up folks in the community who want to do the right thing and who have the best interests of the community in heart. So to say that, I think maybe she felt like she owed them that. But me as a political consultant, political student, I say she could have done two things. She could have just voted no, and it was going to be back in finance anyways. So it wasn't like it was really going nowhere. Or she could have abstained from the vote and gave her reasons on why she abstained, which seems like the reasons were Councilman Mays, Councilman Burns, and Councilman Jerry Winfrey Carter asked for some information on this ARPA money and they didn't receive it. So why keep on right? How many of y'all gonna keep sending consumers a check and you don't know what you paying for? They just sending you a bill that say, pay this. Or we want that. Some of this stuff they writing is just blank, blind checks. We don't know how much is being spent. Who is the check gonna go to? I'ma just keep it real. House of Esther, I think is, trust me, I was broke, disgusted. I had to go to a lot of places to get diapers, formula, breast pump, stroller, playpens. I would spend days, 4, 5 days a week, just riding around town trying to get the things that I needed for my baby. But we gonna give this money to House of Esther. Do they have a building? Because from what I know, somebody broke in and stole everything. So are we going to give some money to somebody? Maybe we need to help get them a location first and then come back and give them some funds. They don't necessarily have to be ARPA funds. It's a lot of funds come through the city of Flint. It's a lot of programs. So let's not do what we did on the water crisis settlement. Let's not put the buggy in front of the horse. One thing I learned when I was on the Economic Development Corporation board and people would come there and pitch their ideas and say what they needed was, okay, so if you want to do a food truck or you got a food business, but you don't have a vehicle or a trailer, how you going to get your food truck to this location? Let's help you get a trailer and a truck first. Because we know you got the cooking thing down pat. So let us help you be successful. I don't believe in giving nobody like the PPL loans and the extended unemployment. Folks went out and bought cars, and now that money not there, and now all those cars being repoed. So what did we really do? We got some kids who didn't have to walk to school for a year. Now they back walking it. They got to walk to school in the snow this winter because that money from their mom and daddy or grandmama, auntie who was getting a PPL loan or they extended the unemployment or the WIC is now cut off because you 4 or 5 years old. So now what do? We can't set people up for failure. We got to set people up to succeed.
And that's the only thing. And I'm only going this because I see this. I'm going to put this up. And I hate to do it. But because I don't want to cause no shit, I hit the wrong shit right here. Oh, God dang it.
Oh, right Lord, here. How much trouble?
I got it. No, well, Wyntis, she said the House of Esther won't see a dime. Then I got to go down here to Don Pfeiffer. Wyntis Hard Truth. They need to change the name of their organ and start over because Neely, and this where it gets sticky at, man. As they say, it gets stinking like a poop. Because, and I'm just going to be honest, Neely was determined for House of Esther not to never open. So like
those same folks that was ready to fight the other night was the same folks voting against House of Esther, voting against. Eric Mays got put out that meeting.
And that's the thing.
Fighting for the House of Esther to get some money.
And that's the thing. And what
was that, 4 months ago?
And I get what Eric, I get what what Art was just saying, like with Quincy. We could have did this back then, but now you don't see. Even with Quincy, it's like Quincy say something like
that shouldn't even be on the agenda no more. That could have been done with.
He was talking
before the building got destroyed.
Right. Now they got destroyed, so y'all gonna say we're gonna get his money. Like you now, if the money don't get, see the thing is where it's gonna get sticky at, and it's only gonna get worse before it get better. Because if the House of Esther don't get no money, and you gave this money to the registry. Like me, I'm you know what I'm saying?
I gave this money to this RX, which is really Dr. Mona.
And
I feel like not nothing personal against Dr. Mona, but I feel like they've received enough of our money.
But it's not everybody came. If you got the garbage contract, they need $2 million. When it's already been broke down, we're gonna go in debt. But it's like,
and I don't have nothing against Priority. I done had to call them a couple times and they came out and fixed whatever wasn't done or that they didn't pick up or do. They've been very, very their customer service is awesome.
And Don put something on there. I said, I got to put the system.
But you ain't finna ride and take all my money because you're giving good customer service to a few folks.
Right. I like when I wonder what Don said that maybe Judy have a problem with her Republican person that is also on the House of Esther. I didn't understand that. House of Esther got a Republican bag in it, and Judy going against. Like, it's so many things that
it's a lot of characters in the play. I'm gonna just say that.
And that's what I'm saying. And all this getting put out here, but yet the mayor and them 5 votes can still come in and get what he wants. And it was made a good, even Quincy made it, said, what, we're going to get 25,000 in Latinx for Black. What was that going to do? See, you got to watch where.
Let me say this about Latinx, because I think Latinx, I'm going to say this to the Black community. Latinx has some awesome programs that we should take advantage of. So if we're going to give them our dollars, we should be invited to the party. How many of you, I know I shared it, but how many of y'all know that you can take your kids up there and they can learn Spanish for free? How many of y'all know about all the robotics classes and stuff for the minority kids that they have going on at Kettering? They do these things to get our grant money, but they don't invite us to them.
Well, who do we blame on that? Because we got a hell of a grant writer on there, Liddell Lewis. She brag about it. Why was she wouldn't try to help? She only
let us know about what's going on in the park. She don't let us know nothing. Not knocking her.
Hold on.
Not knocking what she do, because I think what she do is awesome.
Let me put
this up here.
But she's
not giving me no information that's going to better my daughter's life when she 18, 19, 20.
You want me to read this or you want to handle that?
My daughter know how to clean a park.
Okay, I'll read it for you. Highlighter Martin, she said, our X program seems to be rewarding single mothers. This is horrible program. It's going to further reward poverty.
Correct. I agree with you, Harlan.
There we go.
Why we can't use that money to give these girls some classes on home ownership and for financial responsibility. I spoke to the guy who did my loan, and Sean Thornbridge, I'm going to send you a shout out because I want you to come on the show and help us out. He told me today, before I came on there, that he's closed deals for people to buy homes that work at McDonald's, Sam's, Home Depot. Gina, he said, Gina, you don't have to work at GM, the hospital, or be a school teacher to buy a house.
No, that's what they fool you and tell you. That's the American dream. Remember the house with the picket fence, and it's been American nightmare.
You're going to pay the slumlord $800 a month and your roof caving in. But you can go buy a house instead of, when you get your income tax, instead of going to buy a TV or a Hellcat or a bed.
But why would I?
You can take that same check and make that a down payment on your new home. And especially with the first time buyers, you ain't even got to put nothing down.
But why would I do that to you when property is big business?
Why keep building apartments? Councilwoman Burns said something. We building apartments. So this trash contract that they trying to extend out for 10 years, it's going to be probably less than a third of the people. Because they ain't building no subdivisions.
They're going to build Flint up, just won't be for me and you.
What trash company you know going to pick up at an apartment complex? That's all private.
Right.
That's crazy.
The gig is up.
They're going to have less clients and more money.
The gig is up, Gina. You done told the secret. You done told the secret. The gig is up.
I mean, come on now. It's a game.
It's
build me a subdivision. I don't care if the damn subdivision ain't got but 2 houses in it. Build some under $100,000 subdivisions in Flint, and then we can talk.
Like I said, it's gonna be so much explaining.
Do you know how you can build a damn? My folks from the country, you know, you can build a modular home. That I'm not talking about a trailer.
Right.
I'm talking about a home that's a kit like Sears used to build. Like a lot of the houses that was built that we live in now that Sears built.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
We can build one of them for like $50,000.
But the thing is,
and it's got everything in it brand new.
But the thing is that if you notice that none of that money go to help the citizens, like you say, all of Flint. It went to certain parts of Flint where they feel it's going to be sustainable. It's just the truth. He was able to get his people out here. He got his votes. Whatever. Like we said, we know Liddell came in. She cheated to get in.
Somebody cheated for her.
Right. But I'm saying, but for her not to been living here for a whole year. Now that's been proven. That's been proven that she wasn't here the whole year and she was able to run.
That's fact.
So when you got people that ain't gonna
manipulate the rules.
That go back to the city clerk. Because you even go think about when Inez Brown was here when she said this and that. Well, this ain't never been done. because every time, every administration, she was able to let do what they want to do. So they played the game. See, I'm not mad on what I'm seeing, but what you're seeing right now is a continuation from previous mayors, previous councils.
So my question is to folks, like we all know the ones that's really doing the work.
Yeah.
I know I can call Councilman Jerry Winfrey Carter, and this is for stuff that's just not in the ward. This is just stuff to help us as a community, period. She has something going on with the literacy program. If you got kids that's having a difficult time with reading and speech and things like that, reach out to her. Our council people have other resources. Councilwoman Burns was an ex-teacher. I'm sure she can help with some tutoring, things like that. But what I'm saying is I can't call Eva for that.
Oh, Liddell.
I can't. Liddell was helping. I don't know what's going on.
You know what happened.
She making it too personal. Me and Liddell never saw eye to eye on Eric, even when I worked with her, but we didn't let that get in the way of the work. But now I'm thinking this is getting in the way of the work.
No, it's in the way of the work.
And it shouldn't be that way.
The people getting through out because they clapping for her. They saying they want her gone. That's why she kicking people out of council. But what then went down, them 4 to 5 votes that she got, she can kick Eric out. She can kick Jerry Winfrey Carter out. She can kick Judy out. No, that's because the mayor down there. Listen,
or is it an agenda, or is it both?
All three. For one, she mad about getting recalled. That recall hurt her, but then it didn't go through. But it was told to the people, if this recall don't work.
Kill, I agree. I've seen them down there in Mississippi and Arkansas, and I think Alabama. I've seen something like that, and they under 100,000.
No, but see, that's when you
can work at Walmart and own a home.
But that's when they want to help your community. Flint, listen, it's just sad to say.
And I ain't talking about no tiny home, because you cannot put a family in a tiny home. Now, the tiny homes they building, that will help solve some of our displaced veterans and folks like that. Yeah. But that's not going to solve our homeless problem or our... If I got 4 kids, a 2-bedroom house ain't going to do me no good, because now my kids got to be sleeping on the couch or the floor, especially if I got a boy and girls.
Yeah, but it's just when the people wake up, like I say, we can get out here and do this. But I'm gonna tell you, even doing this, you're gonna get some kickback. Believe me what I'm telling you. It's just that we hate on ourselves. It ain't like Flint is. We hate so much. If you doing something and they don't, if the light ain't on them, they're gonna be mad at you.
True.
Even if you putting truth out there, because right now the powers that be, the gatekeepers, remember, they got followers. They got fans.
True.
And they got the media. Just think about it. You got Channel 12, ain't gonna put 5, ain't gonna put 66, ain't gonna put, not this mayor anyway, ain't gonna let nothing be said about him.
You get a newcomer that come in that don't even know all the politics of that. Those new anchors, they come in. But those don't stay long.
Yeah, but if
they go real quick.
But would you only seen one. That Ronnie did try to do some stuff, but you see what happened to Ronnie. She had to get up out of here. Yeah. You think the ones that got on there that's telling you like this is the good news and everything, let's talk about dogs and stuff. Damn that the water bad. Damn that the mayor then passed the, he fighting.
Damn repainting the damn water tower. That's the goofiest stuff I done heard. Our water tower is iconic, like the weather ball. Why change it?
First, get the water fixed.
First, put the water that's in it that is holding clean, and then we'll talk about giving it a makeover. Yeah. We don't need that. We don't need to mess with certain stuff. Some stuff you just don't need to mess with. He's just trying to spend money to appease people and make people think, oh no, don't look to the left. Look over here to the right, because over here at the left, we shucking and driving and screwing you over so royally, you're going to wake up and, like Trevor said, ask where's the condom or what happened to the condom.
It's just, everything is so political right now, man. It's crazy. But, at the end of the day.
If you know better, you're going to do better. You shouldn't let your personal feelings. You know how many people out and had to work alongside of and smile and take a picture with in this activism philanthropy world to make sure that we just got bottled water here in Flint?
Listen, do you understand? I get what you're saying. I'm telling you.
At some point, what they used to tell us back at school when you used to take the test to pass. If you don't know the answer, you make an educational decision.
And you get it wrong.
And you get it wrong.
It messed me up plenty of times. Oh, pick C. Like,
they used to say, stay away from the aces. A, C, and E. Don't pick them. That was when we was taking SATs. But anyways, I say that to say, we as voters have to vote better, and we have to do our homework. We can't let one person tell you that it's all sunny and raining gumballs, and you believe it. You got to go and find out and look into that for yourself. And when you vote, you need to vote and make sure that that person you vote for has your same morals, values, and goals, and the big picture is the same. Not it's all about me, or I just want to appease DDA and the land bank and the Friends of the Capitol, and forget the rest of y'all.
Right.
We let Northern was the newest school in Flint.
Yeah, it was. Oh, was it
Northern? They closed Flint Academy down in '78, right. The old Northern.
Right.
And opened up Flint Academy, should I say. And that school moved over here. That's the newest school. Wasn't no schools built after that.
Right.
Y'all let the newest school go. Northwestern is a gym. They changed the boundaries up for the city of Flint. Do your homework. So Northwestern could be included in the city and not be in Beecher or Mount Morris. Northwestern was put in the city of Flint on purpose. And we letting all our gyms go. Central. My daddy told me just the stonework on Central alone. They don't even make that shit.
Well, you gotta understand, they opened up Southwestern to take.
Well, that was the Great Divide. Now we going back to the red line and how 69 came about. You didn't look like me if you lived on that side of 69 I live on now.
That's what I'm saying. But see, it's remember, you gotta understand.
We wasn't allowed over there.
The power that be playing for 20 and 30 years when you playing, when we playing for the weekend. What you gonna put on? This what you going to the club. While we going to the club and partying, they having business.
Instead of buying them $300 Jordans for your babies who can't even walk yet, and their feet gonna be crooked, and then they gonna be flat-footed, and you wonder why. You need to buy your baby some Stride Rights and buy them $100 worth of Gerber stock. $100 worth of hell. Buy them some Nike and Jordan stock since you like it so much. Look and see what the DeVosses is putting their money into. Get diversified. We're gonna bring some folks on the show to people ask how I can afford this and that.
Don't tell them yet, Gina, because we all not eating yet.
Sometimes the stock market and investing can be your friend.
You see what we asking for now. I'm gonna just beg people one more time. Y'all know we fighting with the powers that be. And once again, help right versus wrong. Like I said, they trying to, they doing their best to get some of this, get these FOIAs out here for we can get rid of some of these people, man. Because these some bad actors.
And Harletta, I agree with you too. We do, but we do this every year. I've worked every year with the Get Out the Vote programs, with the Progressive Party, the Democratic Party, Women League of Women Voters, you name it. Tried to work with every organization, but what they do is they try to come here and lowball Flint. So those organizations will go to Atlanta, Chicago, LA, and pay those volunteers. That's another subject. $25, $30 an hour. Then they want to come to Flint and pay us $4, $5 a signature. $10 an hour. $15. Hell, I might as well go order my check at Kroger's for $10, $15 an hour.
Yeah.
Why would I go walk in the snow and the cold or the heat, knocking on doors, getting dogs chased at me, and all I'm gonna make is $75 a day when I can go make $100, $150 a day? So we got to make it make sense if we want people. We say we want people to get up out of here, but we got to pay people a living wage for their time and their work.
Well, hold it on that thought. We're going to do this. We'll be back next Friday, family. No telling how things we finna rotate around. We might need you. Do you get up early?
Yes, because my daughter goes to Powers and I have to make
Don't worry
sure
about it, because how we doing the morning bump, we're going to have guests coming on.
I'm up every morning by 6.
We're going to, like I said, Gina.
Around lunchtime, I might tap out.
Hey, family, we're going to be at y'all next week. See y'all. Peace.
Bye-bye, y'all.
I ain't even